Hey guys, what up? It's your boy Con TDK, Mr. So Real, and today we have good or garbage. And I see a gold, time to pick it up. You know I'm gonna do that rip and run. I don't give a damn. If it's out there, I'm gonna go for it. John Goodman be damned. So in today's good or garbage, firstly, let me apologize for the video being so late. Some things kind of came up yesterday and got pushed back a little bit, so I'm sorry about that. But I've decided to change the format for good or garbage a little bit so that things can become a little more streamlined, and I just want to tell you guys what is good at the vendors. If it is garbage, if I think it is straight garbage, I'm not even going to talk about it. I just want to tell you guys what is good, what to look out for if you're a new agent or a vet. So let's go. Alright, looking at the special equipment vendor, we're going to look at what is good. And for the middle of the road agent, basically for weapons, I would recommend, and this is about as good as it's going to get, it's not even actually that great, the AUG A3 Para XS. It comes with ferocious, destructive, and accurate. Destructive and accurate are pretty good. Ferocious, as most of you should know, is not one of my favorites just because the requirements are so ridiculous. And it does have 37% critical hit damage, which is a good thing. In terms of the gear, the gloves, the Spec Ops gloves are actually really good. I would highly recommend these if you're a middle of the road agent. 204. You can get the Savage gloves, which give you 14% more damage to enemies out of cover. You get a nice chunky marksman damage buff, 2224. 5.5% critical hit chance. Pistol damage is not preferred. You may want to re-roll that, see if you can get something else to your fancy, but it is what it is. The other stats are pretty good, and plus you also get 7.5% first aid self heal, and that is pretty good. Plus the firearms damage is not too bad at 563. Now going for the newer agent, the guys who are just starting out, the custom M44 is my recommendation. It comes with 150% headshot damage. It also comes with sustained, it comes with fierce, and it comes with brutal. Now the thing about it is fierce is a little bit tricky, especially when you factor in sustained. This is obviously not the best. It could be better, but if you had to pick one or the other, depending on your build, you get at least some kind of decent perk. You either spec into electronics and you get firearms, and you also get electronics, plus you would get more critical hit chance, or you would be spec'd into firearms and health, and you can have more health on kill. It's not too bad of a trade-off for a newer agent, plus you get brutal as long as you're stacked into whatever, because it's in the third slot. It really doesn't matter. The other thing about that is the base damage is 38k on this character, so depending on your firearm skill, it may be higher or lower. Now in terms of gear that you may want to get, the Predator's Mark vest is pretty much the best that's going on at this vendor. You get damage to elites, health on kill, kill XP, which is going to be very good once the 1.4 patch comes out, and you get sticky bomb damage. Now if sticky bomb isn't your thing, you could re-roll that and you get a nice chunky piece of health for the newer agent. Now the rest of this stuff, some of it I kind of don't recommend, but to save time and to kind of just get through this stuff, let's just keep it moving. These are the best of the best that you're gonna get. The rest of the stuff is garbage. So let's move on down to the special equipment vendor downstairs and see what they got. Now for the second special equipment vendor, for the middle of the road agent, there's actually a toss-up between the weapons. It depends on what you like in your playstyle. The first wave M1A has a ridiculous 167% headshot damage. It also comes with stable, commanding, and proficient. Now please keep in mind commanding because it's on the next weapon. Now the thing about this is stable is really good. Commanding, if you can get the roll on it and you use your signature skill a lot, could be useful, but more than likely you'll probably need to re-roll this. Proficient is not really the greatest perk to have, but 47% extra damage in crits, I still can't really say this is the greatest, but for this week, this is the best that they've got going if you like sniping. Now, if you like to be in the face of the enemy, the 18% enemy armor damage is not the greatest, but you do have 18% more with destructive, commanding yet again, and determined. Now the reason why I like this is because determined gives you reduced skill cooldown if you get the kills, and that's pretty good to help keep your skills going, and that's always a good thing. Again, commanding is here and it's not really the best thing going, but if you like the power of the AKs, then this is not too bad. Now for the newer agents, there are actually no weapons that I would recommend down here. If you want a weapon, go back upstairs and check out that custom M44. But if you're looking for some kind of gear, the best gear that I could find is actually the Predator's Mark Vest. It comes with health as its main attribute, and it comes with health on kill, a nice bit of armor for a 191 at 469%. It comes with increased kill XP, which again is going to be useful in the 1.4 patch, and it comes with ballistic shield health. If you like using the ballistic shield, that's great. If not, you may want to think of re-rolling. The rest of the stats are pretty decent. Alright, and that's about it for here. Now if we go over to the blueprints vendor, the special blueprints vendor, the blueprints that are on sale are the usual suspects, but if you're looking for the weekly ones that are different, we have the small grip. If you need a grip for your weapon, this would be great for that AK, and we have the electronic gear mod blueprint. So if you need some kind of electronics, then this is going to be your way to go, and both of these are power level 32. So let's go down into the underground and see what's going on down there for the people that paid the money. Now for the underground, for the newer agent, there's not so much going on down here, but there are two sniper rifles that you could consider. First would be my actual pick, the Surplus SVD. It has 162 headshot damage. It also comes with intense. It's a little bit hard to proc, plus it comes with toxic and decisive. Now intense, it could be hit or miss. Toxic again is hit or miss. This is more like the historian, but you know, it is what it is. The other alternative unfortunately has lower headshot damage. It comes with competent, but again you have to get that electronic stat to, you know, kind of be right, and then it has swift, so it's kind of a hard pill to swallow to get all of that stuff working, so which is why I would pick the Surplus SVD. If you are an advanced agent, again, I don't really like the underground just because the rank 40s are so hard to kind of grind through it. Not really hard, but just time consuming and kind of boring, but getting to rank 20 is a bit more manageable, and the rank 20 weapon, which is a 204, is not too bad. 22% enemy armor damage on the G36. It comes with intense. Again, that roll is a little bit hard to get, plus it comes with skilled. Now skilled is what you would probably want to have on this weapon. Skilled is a pretty good talent to have. Headshot kills with this weapon increase signature skill resource by 11.5%. That means you get to use your super even more. Now that is something worth considering. If you're looking for blueprints, if you are a rank 40, then of course the blind and firecrest are pretty much your best bets. If you are lower than that, maybe rank 30, you could consider the 240 blueprints. I don't know if they're going to go down or not once the 1.4 patch comes out. But I do know that these are as good as they're going to get for right now. So this is what you got in the underground. Let's move on to the dark zone and see what they've got over there. Now for DZ2, the hard truth is that all of this for the dark zone rank plus the type of weapon that you get with the gear score, and especially the stats and requirements, are all garbage. The only thing worth looking at if you are even remotely in the market are the blueprints, which are the stamina knee pads, the stamina backpack, the electronic backpack, and the electronics vest. The rest of the stuff that you can buy outright, getting a rank 90 and a 204 gear score just to get Savage Gloves with LMG, health on kill, and pistol are not really worth it. They don't really seem to make sense. If you're rank 90, you should be getting 229 stuff. You could do better even just by playing the game and trying to get a drop. So I don't really recommend this stuff, and I'm not even going to pretend like I should like it because it's straight up garbage and we should just keep it moving. So let's move on to DZ3, see what weapons they got this week. Alright, now in DZ3, it is Shotgun City this week. But first, let's go over the newer agent recommendation because the rest of this stuff is going to be for the middle of the road or higher end agent. So first, for the newer guys, we have the MP5 ST. This is a recommended weapon that I would say for you because look at that critical hit damage, 44%. Plus, it also has responsive. Again, commanding, I don't know what's up with commanding this week, but that's what it is, and it has accurate. You definitely want to re-roll commanding and get something a little bit better in that slot for the newer guys if you're sitting at that 163 mark. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the newer guys at rank 25. Now, if you are a bit more of a vet, the weapon that I would recommend if you can hit rank 80. If you are at rank 80, then you may want to get this tactical SASG 12. It comes with 245.5% stagger damage. Well, stagger, not really damage. It comes with meticulous. Meticulous is kind of meh. But the stat requirements are not as bad as some of the other things. It'd be nice if that instant refill happened more often. It comes with trained. Depends on how you like it, but with critical hits and being that it's a shotgun, it may work out in your favor. Plus, it also comes with brutal. Can't go wrong with that. Now, for the blueprints, you have the tactical AUG A3P and you have the custom M870, a shotgun. So these are the blueprints that you can pick up if you are rank 75. The rest of the recommendations are if you are a newer agent or a vet, and if you are in the market for a shotgun or an MP5. So that's it for the weapons for this week. Let's move on to DC4 and see what mods we have. Now in Dark Zone 4 for the mods, there's not really much that I can recommend here. Most of this is straight garbage. The prototype electronics mod is still a power level 31, and you have to be rank 40 to get it, so don't really recommend that. The advanced performance mod, not really recommended for either variant. But here you go with the blueprints. We have the performance gear mod. If you need to get a level 32, then here is your place to do it. Remember that the 1.4 patch is going to see great improvements to the performance mod, so you may want to check that out. And what I highly do not recommend, I think, I'm not going to say it's garbage, but it's not a wise investment to buy electronics gear mod blueprint if you can buy the exact same mod for Phoenix credits in the base. Now, Phoenix credits are a lot easier to get depending on your playstyle. If you're running with a group and you got tons and tons and tons of DZ funds, this may be the better option. But if you're like most agents or solo agents and you want to get an electronics gear mod, you really do want to get it from the base, because Phoenix credits, you can just run missions like the dailies and stuff like that and just kill enemies and get that money that way. So that's my recommendation. Depends on what you got. If you got tons of Phoenix credits or if you have tons of DZ credits, make your choice. It's the exact same mod either way. All right, now let's move on to DC5 and see what weapon mods are available. In DZ5, we have actually something that is not too bad for the newer agent. We have the angled grip, which has 35% stability, plus it has 52.5 horizontal stability. Now, when they do the re-rolls in the 1.4, I don't know if this is going to be some massive amount of stability or not. It probably won't be, just because this looks so good. But use it while you can. If you are a newer agent, more than likely you'll be able to get something better as the game progresses and once the new things are available. But this isn't bad if you are a newer agent again, and even if you're not, it's still pretty good having that much stability, and it could work well for any type of AR and even an SMG. Now, again, for the blueprints that we had the extended mag blueprint. If you don't have this, come on guys, you got to step it up and get this one. This is one that you have to have. This is a must-have blueprint that you need in your arsenal. The small RDS scope this could be pretty good. Both of the bonuses seem to be random. This is a power level 32, so it kind of depends if you need this scope. It is a smaller scope, but it does fit on any optic, so you should be good to go. Give it a try, see if it works for you. Leave a comment in the comment section if you like this, or if you like any of the other scopes, like the CQB, I believe it's called. Just let me know. Let's see which one you guys like the most. So let's move on to DC6 and see what they have there and finish this out. Alright, in DC6, I'm really kind of at a loss for words because I never ever thought that I would be saying this. But if you are a newer agent, the best thing going on this week are the gloves of the Nomad. What? Yeah, you heard me right. The Nomad gloves are beast this week if you are a newer agent. Now the firearms 481, not the highest, but I'm not sure. I haven't checked a 191 gear score item in a while, but 481 seems pretty good. Plus 540 assault rifle damage, 36 critical hit damage, 12% damage to elite, and 8.5% support station duration. I'm really surprised that the Nomads are this good. And remember, when 1.4 hits, Nomad stuff is going to be good. Especially if you're a solo player, Nomad is going to be your junt. You may really want to think about this because, yeah, it's going. Oh man, look at all of that though. Oh, anyway, I never thought Nomad would be decent, but anyway, it is what it is. So if you are a newer agent, you really may want to pick this up. This will do you right in the 1.4 patch. Now the rest of these blueprints, these are 214s and you have to be rank 50. I don't recommend these just because, you know, if you're rank 50, you're probably not even messing around with 214 gear score stuff. You can probably do better, but my opinion, it's garbage. You may want to just get something else or try to find some better things in the wild. And yeah, these gloves just kind of threw me off guard. I did not expect these things to be so good, really. So if you're in the market for some gloves, you may want to check these out. Nomad's going to be a thing. It's not really that great now, but still the attributes make up for it, so you may want to seriously consider it. And that is it for this week's good or garbage. I'm really sorry to you guys that this video is coming out so late. Yesterday I had other things going on with regular life, and I had friends and I had people asking me to join them and help them with some Destiny raid stuff, and it just kind of got sidetracked. Things went the way that they went, and that's just how it is sometimes. As most of you should know, I do not have a crew of people helping me with videos like some of the bigger YouTubers. Everything is all me 100% of the time from top to bottom, except for the Tokyo Game Show. Shout outs to Dusty, who did the video of me playing the game. He's one of the homies, X-Puffin. You may have seen him in some of my other videos, but that is it. I tried my best. I'm really sorry if this video was a little too late for some of you guys. I'll try to do better next time, or at least give you guys a tweet, let you know that this video is going to be running a bit late or be behind. Shout outs to the people who tried to join me and saw me while I was recording this video today. So Jinx Canada and Cracker Jacks, thank you guys for the support as always. Give you a shout out in the video. And if you guys are subscribers and you see me playing the Division, or if you see me playing Destiny and you see me somewhere, feel free to, you know, give me a wave or say hello or whatever. Appreciate the support as always from all of you guys. You all are so amazing and so great, and it really does make me happy that you all take the time to watch the videos, comments, like, and you have subscribed. So until the next video, I am Khan, TDK, Mr. So Real. I'm gone.